Our team had now been in country for 2 days, and the jet lag was really setting in. We found exactly what we needed along the shores of the Nile River. One? Yeah. Yeah. How long have you been doing this job?
52 قولهم 52
52 years.
52?
Yeah, 52 years.
Wow. Do you work here every day or are you at different places?
تشتغل هنا كل يوم ولا في مكان تاني؟
لا هنا
Yeah, this is the
قولهم
spot.
This is the spot.
52 هنا 52
Yeah, from 1955.
1955.
النيل حلو
The Nile is
النيل
beautiful.
Yeah.
مرسى عمار
I asked him why the Nile River is important for
النيل
Yes.
النيل روحنا النيل ده روحنا
Oh, it's your source.
soul.
Soul. It's your soul.
Yeah,
النيل ده
Yes.
روحنا احنا
yeah, the soul of the Egyptians.
Yes.
حياة
It's
حياة
the life.
Life.
Yeah.
Ah, very
The
good.
The Nile means life for Egyptian.
Yes.
He can fast, but he want to drink from the Nile.
Oh, so even when he doesn't eat food,
Yeah.
he still wants water from the Nile.
Yeah.
مفيش زي تفيدي
Yeah. If we don't have the Nile, you will not have the coffee.
Ah, I see.
في
So if you do not have the Nile, you would not have anything.
Yeah.
It is good. Yeah. Will you be blessed? Thank you.
So the king determined to put an end to their strength and ordered that any son born to the Hebrews should be cast into the Nile and drowned. Now a Hebrew from the house of Levi went and took a wife, and they had a son, a boy beautiful in God's sight. When the mother could hide him no longer, she took for him a basket made of bulrushes, and she placed the child in it among the reeds by the riverbank. And his sister Miriam watched from a distance. The daughter of Pharaoh came down to bathe at the river, and she saw the basket among the reeds. When she opened it, she saw the child crying. She took pity on him and said, "This is one of the Hebrews' children." And he became her son. She named him Moses, because, she said, I drew him out of the water.
The longest river in the world, the Nile reaches from deep in the deserts of the Sahara all the way to the lush green delta that empties into the Mediterranean Sea. Cutting through the heart of Cairo, this fluid highway isn't just a source of water. It's seen as the lifeblood for the Egyptian people. Not much has changed over 4 millennia. Plenty of people make their livelihood here, including this man, who has agreed to take us out on the river. Can I come aboard?
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am Jeremy.
You're welcome, Mr. Jeremy. You're welcome.
And what is your name?
Bazid.
Bazid?
From Aswan.
Nice to
From
meet you.
Egypt. You're welcome, Jeremy.
How long have you been working on the Nile?
28 years.
So most of your life you've been working on the water.
Yes.
What do you know about the beginning of Moses' life?
أيوة صح. طبعا. حدثت صح في النيل.
Yeah, he believed that this story happened to you.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too. How important is the Nile River to Egypt?
المصريين عايشين عشاك النيل. من غير نيل ما فيش حياة.
Can you tell me what the Nile meant to the ancient Egyptians?
تحول مسار النيل كان جنب الأهرامات على طول. بس تحول مساره وتحول على هنا.
Yeah. He said all the Egyptians from the Asian live beside the Nile River, from Aswan to Cairo to the sea. Also, the material and the rocks that built the pyramids was taken from Aswan on boats on the Nile River.
Has your family been doing work on the Nile for many generations?
Yes, my grandfather all work in Nile.
The Nile is the life of Egypt,
Yes.
but it's very personal for you. It is life for you and your family.
Yes, also.
this is just a center of so much Egyptian history. Families from Egypt would have called this home. It would have been their life source.
The Nile River is the Nile River still. It may have changed a little bit, but we're on living history almost. And it's just so peaceful and serene, and you get to experience it this way in a way that you don't with walking amongst ruins or broken things.
It's living.
Right. That's amazing. And the feeling that I get being on the water here is really similar to the feeling that I get when I go to like the Sea of Galilee and you get on the boat there, and it's still the Sea of Galilee. And then being out on the water, it pushes you away from a lot of the hustle and bustle of the city.
And there's a lot of that. I kind of imagine what it would have been like for Egyptians, pharaohs, to bring their parties out on the Nile
Which
River
they did.
to celebrate their prosperity,
Yeah.
their place in Egypt, but then to bring doom on a Hebrew people.
So it's interesting, the Nile was used by Pharaoh as his last resort to try to reduce the population size of the Israelites in bondage. So they were bringing them to the river and drowning them. And Moses' family tries to keep him alive and hide him for a period of months until he gets too big to do that. And they bring him to the river, and they do the best that they can do, which is put him in a basket and entrust him to God, not knowing what was going to happen. The faith of those midwives is they tried to find a way to preserve the life of infants, and the faith of his parents. His parents are mentioned in Hebrews 11
Right.
because of the faith that they had and what they saw in Moses.
Right.
They saw something in him, and instead of doing what they were supposed to do, which would have cost them their lives, they risked their lives to save his. And all of that took place right around here. And for Moses in here,
And this became a turning moment. You know, the drama of the nation becomes the drama of this one person, this one child,
Yeah.
and God's going to use him, and the story moves forward.